It's Jack and Dan. We're at our little development pool here, one of Jack's favorite places, right? The Mills Creek Pool.
It's pretty sunny today, too.
We got our buddy Jeff coming up. You guys have probably seen him in some other videos. We're going to do a little bit of an interval training video today where we talk about doing something that's very high intensity, but yet very low impact. So this is where we do a tread, dive, tread. We put some weights at the bottom of the pool, and we tread, and then we take turns diving down to the bottom to get the weights, and then bring them back up, and we tread the whole time in between. So we try to do this for about a half an hour to an hour, depending on how we're feeling that day. And then, of course, we could wear weights and things like that if we want, if we want to make it more difficult. You can use things like this, for instance. These are little like ankle weights. You could take things like this. These are 5-pounders.
I love those because that way you can stay on the bottom, and if you have to go up, you can just take them off. It's like
yeah. You could put them on your ankles. The best way to do it is if you're trying to tread water is just put them around your waist.
Sea diving.
So if you have more of a positive buoyancy and you float really easily, you could add a little bit of weight to add more resistance once you get a little better at this.
So that you don't float right up.
Right. Or if you have a negative buoyancy like I do and you sink right to the bottom, you don't really need any extra weights, but sometimes I use them anyway to do different things. So we're going to go over a little bit of we're going to kind of show you negative buoyancy and positive buoyancy and kind of talk about this. But the reason that we're doing this video is because we do a lot of swimming things. We're very big advocates of the pool. We encourage people to do stuff at the pool. One of the main reasons is a lot of the people that I work with as a wellness coordinator have a lot of inflammation. They have a lot of joint problems. They might not be able to work out like a typical person would, running or jumping rope and things like that. So I do encourage people to get in the water and get in the pool so they can have a low impact, high intensity workout. This is one of those kind of things. Again, if you are not a skilled swimmer, I do not recommend doing something like this unless you're in an area where there's other people around and lifeguards. Maybe perhaps start in a shallower area, maybe 6, 7, 8 feet. We're going to be doing this today. I believe it's about 13 feet here. And Jack is getting pretty good at this. He's going to be filming us today, though, and he's getting a lot better and more advanced. So pretty soon,
I'm a good cameraman.
Right, but pretty soon he's going to be able to get to the point where he can do this. And next year, if he continues to do well, we're going to get our scuba certifications, right?
I call it AAA, Advanced Aquatic Aerobics. I just came up with it like 5 seconds.
Nice job, buddy. Nice job. This is Jeff. He just made it here. What up? So we're going to get ready to do this, and we're going to try it. We got a 10-pound weight, and we got a little 2-pound weight, and we're probably going to like alternate back and forth or something, and we're going to see how this all goes. So we'll see you in the pool in a minute. I got a 10-pound weight down there, and I got a 2-pound weight. We're going to kind of alternate back and forth. Again, treading water is an awesome exercise. I'm going to kind of show you guys a little bit beforehand, a little bit about negative and positive buoyancy that I was talking about. So if I take a massive, humongous breath of air, I won't sink. I'll just float on the top. If I blow out even the tiniest bit of bubbles, I'll sink right to the bottom. So if you can take the camera, kind of put it down in the water and show how it is, I'll kind of show you how I go right to the bottom. So, it gives you a little bit of a good idea. For us, this is a pretty hard exercise because we both pretty much have negative buoyancy. Yeah. So we sink right to the bottom. So trying to come back up, this is 11 feet deep right here. So that's twice my body height almost. So in between treading, we're just gonna go as fast as we can. Jeff's gonna go and I'm gonna go. Again, this is pretty advanced. Definitely don't wanna try this. Try it in some shallower water first, see how it goes. Maybe just try something that doesn't weigh anything, and then you can progress your way up, and you can try some bigger weights, okay? Okay. So Jeff's gonna go first. Go down, grab whichever one of those weights you can. You gotta bring it up above the water, and then you're gonna drop it. Oh, he got the 10-pounder right away.
Fast.
That's all right. So then I'm gonna go.
Okay. That's fast.
Basically what you want to do is, about every 30 seconds to a minute, you want to dive down so the other person goes. And this is an awesome exercise where you're going to use every single muscle in your body, but you're going to have virtually no impact at all. This is also, not only is it going to get your heart rate up and really give your heart a great exercise, this is going to increase something called your VO2 max.
That sounds
I'll
cool.
put a link in the description about VO2. That's your oxygen consumption at a cellular level, which means if you train like this and hold your breath and put your body under this kind of stress, your body actually gets better at pulling the oxygen off the hemoglobin molecules. It's pretty amazing research kind of science. That's why when we look at free divers and people that do stuff like that, they have an unbelievably slow pulse. Couldn't get it. I gotta wait. Slipped out of his hand. I haven't swam in a while. That's all right. I'm gonna go down and try another one. Look at the next one. Boom.
It's like torpedoes. When they go down, it's like...
The nice part is you get to push off the bottom, which helps. But again, when you hold that breath, it's a really great exercise in between. So just gonna try again. And then what we're gonna do here is when I go down the next one, I want you to put the camera right under the water. Try to show us just how far down we're going here.
Okay.
Go ahead, man. You got it.
Where'd it go?
Nice.
Oh, that's pretty fast. Wait, I know that.
Awesome. That's a great thing to do. You can do this with a group of 3 or 4 people and just go around in a circle. You can do 5 or more people. If you have a large number of people, you can just keep trading on and off around in a circle. It's an awesome exercise to get to be a better, stronger swimmer. Awesome cardiovascular exercise. Now go ahead and put it underwater. Find it. Go ahead and stick it underwater this time so you can see. On both. All right. So definitely give this a try if you want to do something different and awesome. Again, the biggest part about exercise to remember, you got to mix things up and diversify things. You don't want to get bored. Sometimes it rolls. Yeah. Nice job, buddy. That's about 10 feet right there. Nice job.